better now, Exo. Well, people now can afford, can support me if they want to. Just like in my YouTube video, if you go to my YouTube channel, it would say time links of timestamps created by Meikitamemo. If, example, if Exo decides, I'm gonna help you out, bro. He's going to go to my Twitch channel, check out my highlights, go to Gothic 1 episode 1, watch it, make the timestamps for me, just a sample, make the timestamps for me. If you need a guidance, I will say, focus on this, quests, conversations, etc. I will help you out for that. But if Exo decides to help me out, just a sample, it will say not created by Meikitamemo, it will say created by Exodus, or created by, PewDiePie, or whatever, You can use your YouTube name for that, you can use your Steam name for that, you can use your Twitch account name for that, doesn't matter, it says created by that person, once I've got the money, I will pay for it. I will say, you did the timestamps for me, I'm gonna give you money, or I'm gonna give you a game, or I'm gonna give you something in return for your effort. And instead of created by Meikitamemo, it will say created by Filippo, created by Exo, created by King of Evo, created by whatever your YouTube, Twitch name is, your Steam name, doesn't matter, whatever you want it to be, the person that made it can say created by this person. So you can use it to advertise your YouTube channel, you can use it to advertise your Twitch channel, you can advertise it to make sure that people can add you on Twitch, or contact you to do the same for them. But if I'm big, I will pay people for it, and that's how rock and rolls, man. That's how it works, because the less I have to work on my timestamps, the more I can upload a day, the more likely I will be to become big. And that's the beauty of it. I'm a good man, and my supporters are a good man. Everybody on this globe are good people. Not all of them. Some are racist, like the KKK, the ISIS, but they have their reasons. They want power, or they have their reasons because the government is abusing them, something like that. It can be everything. It can be anything why they went to war, why they went violent and such. There can be many reasons for that. But in the long run, you can use it to advertise your own YouTube channel, your own Twitch channel, whatever you are happy with. I'm happy if you go to my YouTube channel and say, I'm gonna help you out. You're gonna send me, you can PM me. I will give you my email address where you can send the time links to, because that's easier to negotiate through. That's just copy paste, fixed, copy paste, fixed, copy paste, fixed, and it will allow me to do a second game. If another person, another supporter is going to say, hey man, I want to help you out too, but I don't have another game, it's going to be hard for me. So I will say, this guy is already doing the Gothic playthrough, so once I've got a new game completed, or doing a new game along the way, you can timestamp forward for me. And then all my supporters that wanted to help me will do different games for me, while I stream, so that they can work, support me if they wanted to, and eventually get paid by it, get advertisement from it, get big themselves, because eventually if I become big, and it will say created by Exodus, or created by Filippo, or created by King of Evo, and they're gonna start streaming, I can say to them, I can add to the description, created by that one, copy paste his link to his channel, to his YouTube channel, Twitch channel, whatever. Advertisement. You can advertise your channel through me, I don't care. If I'm big, you can advertise your channel through me, because I'm not like all the others that say, don't advertise yourself through my channel. Why the hell not? help people. And I'm gonna help people. And if they help me, I'm gonna help you too. You know? So I want to know more about forging magic or weapons.
I can teach you how to forge magic or swords, or even two-handed blades.
Where did you pick that up then?
Teach me or two-hander, and teach me or longsword, because I got plenty of learning points. Now let's see how strong the weapons are. I'm gonna create 3 steel blanks for all of the 3 magical weapons which I could currently craft.
What with?
What with? Or longsword. How much ore do I have? That's something you also should check out. Where's my... I got 8 lumps of ore. Oh.
It's all just gossip.
Longsword, weapon made, and now let's make an ore two-hander. See the difference between them. Or two-hander. No damage. It deals no damage. This one deals 60 damage. 40 strength required. This one deals 120 damage. 60 dexterity required. So mine is better. But I can use it. Like, you know, a Bennet. What about fortune?
What do you need?
Since they're not better than mine. I'm gonna sell it. It's extra gold. And gold is good. Look, claws. In fact, stingers. I don't need that HP. Oh no. I'm gonna make a bit of loss on that repurchasing the wolf skins, but I don't care. Got plenty of gold. Look at my gold. I'm rich. I'm a rich guy. How many learning points I still have? 46. So let's see if I can train my strength a bit more with Torlof. Let's first remove all these amulets of strength, etc.
Good thing you're here. I've got something for you to do.
What is it?
Good. Listen, the farmer Sekob hasn't paid his rent to Onar for weeks. Onar wants him to cough up 50 gold pieces. Any questions?
Where is Sekob's farm?
In the north of the valley. Looking from here, that's to the right at the big crossroads. If you have problems, the farmers in the fields will help you find your way around the area. And see to it that you finish by tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I want
So don't tell me that. That's not what I heard. I hardly know who to believe these days.
Come back, nobody wants to know.
Good.
I got nothing anymore. 75 strength. So all in all, let's see how much. 105. So I need 3 more training, which is about 30 learning points, and then I can wear the best two-handed weapon in this game.
Known a long time.
When it comes to
Hey,
dexterity
you!
and strength. What weapons do you have to offer?
Only...
He wears it, the prick.
Believe these days.
He wears the weapon that I want. What a bastard.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
He wears it.
You really didn't deserve that.
That sword that he wears
He never
deals
would've thought of himself.
220 damage, requires 120 strength and 120 dex. When he's wearing it, which I already
It's all
feared.
just gossip.
But I couldn't purchase it at that time. I couldn't afford it. But he's wearing it,
I'm not
which
telling
is
you anything
too
new.
bad. But you know, it is what it is. I have brought Lord Hagen your peace offering.
I brought...
What did he say?
He said he
1
would
second.
grant absolution to you, but not to your people.
That stubborn fool. Most of the men in the king's army are bigger cutthroats than my men.
What are you going to do now?
My opinion.
I'll have to find another way to get us out of here.
That's
If need
really
be,
not my
we'll
problem.
capture the ship. I'll have to think about it.
Where did you pick that
Pulling
up?
my own head out of the noose and abandoning my men is out of the question.
Hardly know who to believe
Right back.
these days.
Why do you want to go to the mainland so badly?
What?
As you know, I served the king as a general, but his sycophants betrayed me because I knew something I shouldn't have known. They tossed me into the mining colony, and the king allowed it. I've had a lot of time to think about it. I shall avenge myself.
On the king?
On the king
Nobody will
and
learn anything
on
from
all
me.
his sycophants. They will all bitterly regret what they did to me.
I'm going to head for the Valley of Mines.
I'm going.
I didn't think you would stay on the farms for long. If you go back to the colony, keep an eye out for Gorn. The paladins are holding him prisoner there. Gorn is a good man, and I could really use him here, so if you get a chance to free him, take it.
You didn't get that from me.
What about some better armor?
What?
Torlof has an assignment from Onar that should have been done some time ago. Take care of that first, then we'll talk about better armor.
That was obvious.
Okay, I'll do it. No worries. I really want that blade.
Hardly know
Even though I can't carry it, I will not cheat to get it, because I could use C Marvin C,
what I heard.
press O, get control of Khaled, and just drop it on the ground. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that, that's cheating. I'm gonna purchase it legally.
you didn't know that. Bowyer himself was
I will
after
get it in Jarkanar. So let's wear my bow first. Let's go to Sekob and get my gold. And I'm gonna try now. I wanted to try if I can see if I can handle Satenza. Let's see if I can pickpocket these guys. And apart from that, I'm busy. You don't say. Just double checking if there is no one left to pickpocket.
Hey, you! Hey!
Let's pickpocket. Everything alright with you?
Everything.
Well, it's so-so. My back hurts from all this hard labor. What are you doing here? I don't get visitors here all that often. Usually it's either some cutthroats from the mountains or those horrible malicious soldiers from the city. They've been raiding our farm rather frequently lately, but you don't look like you're one of them, or are you?
Oh, I am. What are you doing here?
What?
I've been asking myself that for several years. Sekob, my husband, has fallen out with everyone in the area by now. He's in debt everywhere, and so he steals goods from Onar's stocks and sells them in town. By now, he's accumulated a fortune with his underhanded dealings, and he works our field hands until their backs break. His own people call him nothing but slave driver these days. I'm not particularly proud to call myself the wife of Sekob. Believe me, sometimes I wish the barrier were still in place. Would you like to buy something to eat? Or perhaps something for hunting in the forest?
What do you have to offer?
What do you want?
Bow. My bow is better, so I don't need that one. Well, I could use the arrows, thanks. Barrier?
Barry.
Well, it's the dome that used to enclose the old Valley of Mines. Many of the farmers and workers who committed a crime back then were simply tossed in there, and they never came back.
Why do the militia attack you on your farms here?
What?
Because there's nobody there to prevent them from simply plundering our farms instead of buying our goods. The king is far away, and we just have to put up with working for Onar and hoping that Onar will send help when we really need it.
What does Onar's help look like? Oh, wrong button.
Sometimes we receive warning in advance when some militiamen are planning to pay us a visit on their own account to rob us. Then we send somebody to the old landowner to ask him for help. And then usually, it doesn't take long for the mercenaries he pays to come here and chase off the militia. But when all is said and done, the mercenaries aren't much better.
Have you ever been at the barrier?
No, we only heard about it. Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, can surely tell you more about that. His farm is quite close to the pass which leads to the Valley of Mines.
Where can I get? Or how can I get to Bengar's farm?
Go ask Balthazar. He's our shepherd. He sometimes leads his animals to graze on Bengar's pastures up there. He'll be able to tell you how to get there.
Alright, alright. Keep your chin up.
Keep your...
Take care of yourself and don't let them get to you.
Don't worry about me, ma'am. Hey,
What are
Sekob.
you doing on my land? There's nothing here to steal. Clear off.
Isn't there a piece of land in this blasted country that doesn't belong to anyone?
Go to work. Then maybe someday you can call a piece of land your own. But until then, kindly loaf around somewhere else.
Let's steal his purse. Onar wants you to pay your rent at last.
What? And he sent a villain like you? Not even you believe that. Get out of here before I forget myself.
Fork over the dough, or I'll bash in your teeth.
You're not going after my purse, you criminal, not you. Oh!
Power of strength. Knockdown.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Where do you have the money?
Where do you...
Don't hit me again, please. I'll do whatever you say.
We'll pay your rent then.
But, sir, I don't have anything. I'm just a poor wretch and half-starved. My last harvest dried up completely. I want to pay my rent, but I just don't have anything. Have pity.
Pay your rent now, or I'll kill you.
Cut out...
No, please, here, take the gold. I'll even add a bonus if you let me live.
See, that wasn't so hard.
I'm ruined.
Yes, you are, because I took the 230 pieces of gold of your sorry ass too, which you made on the undercut dealings. Don't fuck around with the mercenary. I wonder, will I be able to handle those stone statues? Because if I can get the ring parts beforehand, which will be good. You know, it will save me the trouble of getting this one and the one from the dense forest. I will get the dense forest one with Laris so I can kill the walks around there. How is it going?
You're one of Onar's mercenaries, aren't you? I'd get out of here if I were you.
Why?
This wasn't a paradise before, but at least we were left in peace as long as we did our work for Sekob. But lately it's become unbearable. Bandits are everywhere, field raiders destroy the entire harvest, and the landowner is getting to be pretty brutal.
How do you protect yourselves against the bandits?
How do you...
We don't. We run away. What else?
Keep your chin up.
Keep your...
If you mercenaries weren't quite so unbearable, everything else wouldn't be so bad.
We'll have some fun. Farmers.
Things.
Damage is great, but their damage too. God damn it. God damn it. Let's get myself a better armor, because Adanos knows I can use it. gonna try with some tens. His attack is immensely well. Let's give it a shot. Give me back my gold.
Give me back. Now that I've given you my vote? You rotten little beggar.
And now, slug him! Finish him! Let that be a lesson to him.
That guy is strong. Maybe if I get my better armor. But man, his crits are insane. And even though I have high strength, my crits are low. 20%, but that's because of the blade. It gives me a 10 extra bonus one-handed. I haven't trained one-handed or two-handed yet, because I will focus on two-handed, but since I have the two-handed. They're already knocking me down, so of course I already get that. Let me see if I can get some more stew.
Hey, you!
Can I have some more stew?
Can I have...
Hey, not so greedy. I'll let you know when I have anything else for you to do, and then you can have more.
And get something for me to do, ma'am.
Hey!
A Torlof.
I get so worked up.
I collected the rent from Sekob.
I collect...
And? Did he pay willingly?
I had to convince him first.
Well done. When I have something new, I'll let you know.
Nothing you can do about it.
Okay, man. No problem, Torlof.
If he doesn't see that,
6 learning points.
but no, he insisted he knew better.
Got my own opinion about that.
Which I can use for the amulet of the searching will of the wisp.
That was obvious all along.
Hey, Lee. How about some better armor now?
What if you fulfilled your assignment? I have some better armor for you here. That is, if you have the money.
I have the money.
Give me the armor.
Here you go. Some good armor.
Thanks. The heavy armor of the mercenaries you will get from going for free in the
I
valley.
agree with you completely.
But since I'm going to go to Torlin's Tavern now
That's been believed these
to
days.
get my assignment completed in the Ring of Water.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
And that armor is darn good.
You don't have to tell me that.
I'm not gonna mess with Satens over now. Once I've trained a bit, I will kick his ass. The only thing that I really trained is my bow in the beginning of the game. And sneaking, and lots of strength and dexterity, especially dexterity. But it still needs 5 more strength, 15 more strength, and then my strength is maxed for this character. And then I still need about 80 more dexterity, so that I hit 200 dexterity, which I really don't need unless I want to get the best bow of the game. Which I will do. For that I will use permanent potions. And 120 strength I only need due to the fact it will do more damage, because I have more muscle. But also due to the fact to wear that two-handed weapon.
Things I could tell you.
Once I can wear it, I will have the... Once I have it and wear it, I will have the best weapon of the game early. You know, I'm still in chapter 2 and almost already have the stats requirement for the best weapon in the game. But that is because of Heights of Power. Without Heights of Power, you can't get 100 strength bow, 200 dexterity for the best bow of the game, 100% in bow attribute and 100% in one-handed attribute, learning alchemy and such. That's way too much. And that's why I use Heights of Power, because it also makes the game harder from the beginning to go. You know, from the beginning it will make the game harder. Also, let me get Randolph. Let me first do that one. Well, early game, it makes the game harder. Late game, it makes the game easy. But only if you quest around, do your stuff, especially in how I play it. I get OP, but that is because of the quests that I complete, of the things that I do, to get that levels, to get those levels. If you don't do them, you will not become this strong. Orcs are stronger, critters in basics terms are stronger, but also allows you faster to get a better equipment. I mean, just look at my character. My bow is 110 dexterity required and deals 110 damage, if I'm correctly. 120 damage, and it gives 10 extra stats, or 7 extra stats to the bow. And that's what high power does. Rewards you for questing. And it makes your character OP in the process, but that's exactly what the character must be. You must be OP if you want to defeat a creature which is unmountable against strength. Unmountable, because they are ancient beings. Created by the will of Bowyer, so the story tells, they are the most powerful creatures in the world, and in order to be able to defeat that with a single character, which normally doesn't make sense, like Skyrim, how can you be a Dovahkiin and defeat all the dragons solo-handedly? It's impossible, I would love to see a mod in Skyrim, that allows people to multiplayer. I know there is a mod, but then your character is just standing like they are on the cross, and just float, which is lame. You don't see that they're actually fighting with swords or whatever. Every mob is different, as spawned 2 times for the one person and for the second person. But Gothic and Risen, Skyrim, all have potential in a very good multiplayer game. Very good. Gothic-like. Be able to play with 2 of your mates, and all 3 of you will join a different camp, because once a player decides, I'm gonna join a militia, the other players can't join a militia, if it's a good mod, if you become a mercenary, the other players can't become a mercenary, and thus they have to join the other 2, which would be insane, I would enjoy playing Gothic games with some of my members of my community currently, and be able to beat the game together with them. As long as both of you have what the host, for example, is having. Like if I would host, they would need, Knight of the Raven, they will need Heights of Power, etc. Because otherwise I will be OP to combine to them, It would be awesome if that was possible. Fucking awesome. Oh, look at that damage. Where's that statue at? Hot miss. Skyrim, like, if the one player is an orc, the other player cannot choose an orc. That would be insane, mate. Because, as a Dovahkiin, a dragonborn, there's a dragonborn in each race. Each race has one dragonborn.
Nothing to be had there.
And they need to fight together in order to fight the dragons. Dragons can then be very powerful. Make them as powerful as you want to, because I will kick their ass, Because, in vanilla Skyrim, you can take about 1 companion, right? If you have 10 people, in total, 10 people with all one companion. You have 10 people and 10 companions in total, which is a total of 20 soldiers in total to fight against the dragons. Insanely fun, you know. Make the dragons OP like diversity dragons, illusion dragon, fire dragon, shadow dragon, ice dragon, thunder dragon, you know, all that kind of stuff makes it OP, and it's awesome, you know, it's fucking awesome. And if you can play it with your community, even more awesome. There is one guy which I regularly watch, which is Icebound. He's only playing Skyrim. He beat Skyrim so much that I'm not quite sure. I don't even think that he beat Skyrim. I'm not quite sure. But he keeps streaming Skyrim. There is another guy who keeps streaming Zelda Ocarina of Time tag, you know, speedruns, glitches and such. There's one guy that do that with Sunshine, Mario Sunshine. And I'm like, you know, why do you do that for one game? Why do you keep... They would do that because they want to break the world record, you know. They keep trying to make that happen. And just practice, so that they can, once they go for the world record, they can beat it, you know, or have a chance to beat it. But myself, I'm, you know, if I would do a world record, right, I would do it without glitches. Fat glitches, because like in Ocarina of Time, there's one glitch which allows you to beat the game in about 15 minutes, while the gameplay itself is about 4 hours, 6 hours. You know, if I speed run it 100%, I can complete it in about 5-6 hours, and that's fast for me, you know. But there are people who do that faster, which is really awesome. I love that shit. And I can also understand that people say, you know, glitching is very hard to do. Yes, it is. But you can find the videos. I'm gonna die. You can find videos